What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. Before we get started, please smash up the likes, hit that subscribe. Manchester City 2, Chelsea. I can see clearly now, the rain has gone. Oh man, I'm so happy. 3 points in the bag. Look, we started the game off really well. First 10, 15, 20 minutes, Man City were really good, passing the ball really well. Doku started out on the right, struggled a little bit against Cucurella, but once Pep made the switch and brought Savio on that side, Savio was cooking. Doku was cooking on the left. We were really good in that first 20 minutes. We got the goal, and then I don't know what happened. All of a sudden, Manchester City players just started being sloppy. Started giving the ball away, and that resulted in Chelsea starting to build momentum into the game. They finished that half really strong. I mean, they ended the half with more ball possession than Manchester City. So that tells you everything you need to know from that point when Manchester City scored the goal. Chelsea were really good. Let's give them credit. They were really good after we scored the goal. Man City contributed to that as well, giving the ball away, very sloppy in the midfield, really frustrating at times. And then Guardiola makes a change, injury enforced. I think Savio has a bit of a niggle. Foden comes on, and then from there, look, I love Phil Foden, but on that right hand side, there was no longer that threat of Cucurella having to worry about someone getting past him, someone blowing by him for pace. So it kind of meant everything was going Doku's side, and he played really well. If Jeremy Doku can add a finish to his game, I'm telling you, this guy will be one of the best wingers in the world. Because one-on-one, more times than not, he's coming out on top. He cooked Gusto today. Absolutely cooked him. But if he could just add a finish and a final ball, I am telling you, this guy will be one of the best players in the world. Because he almost reminds me of Eden Hazard, how he uses his body. Obviously, that low center of gravity, gets in front of the ball. You can't get him off the ball. He's really good, especially when he has the ball at feet. Had a little nice dribble towards the end of the game. And again, should have probably shot. Should have tried to go for goal, tries to passes it in no man's land. If this guy can add a finish, I promise you, he'll be one of the best wingers in the world. Look, I don't think it was a really good performance for Manchester City. It was a very patchy performance. I think we played well in patches. The first 20 minutes we played well. Then we became very sloppy. And then 50-50 the first 50 minutes in the second half. Chelsea, I think, controlled it after that. And then towards the end, I think Manchester City started to control the game a little bit more. Kovacic gets the goal. Basically, closes the curtains on Chelsea. That's 3 points in the bag for Manchester City. But yeah, you could definitely see that this was the first game of the season. And to be fair, I was a little bit worried because normally Man City don't get off to the best of starts, especially coming back from a longer season with the Euros. And a couple of those players have only been back for a week or so. But I'm happy, 3 points in the bag. In these early stages, it's more about just getting the wins. Yeah, performances are great and well and all, but if you're performing well and you're not getting points, what's the point? So I like that we got the 3 points. Now, Ipswich at home, we should win. Obviously, we're not going to write off the game, but we should win. But yeah, I'm really happy with what I saw from Savio. Kovacic looked really, again, I think for me, I'd give my man of the match to Kovacic. He was unbelievable. We might actually not need a 6. We might actually not need a 6. Because Kovacic was really good in that game. I know they gave the man of the match to Bernardo Silva. But personally, I think I would have given it to Kovacic because he was unbelievable. And then another point, Ederson was a little bit spooky today. No, his hands, I don't know what he had on his gloves today, but he needs to fix up. But other than that, I can't really go crazy on the performance because it wasn't our best performance, but we got the win. And it was kind of to be expected given it's the first game of the season. Normally, we don't get off to the best of starts, and you're not going to see the fine, crisp football you see from Manchester City towards the end of the season. You don't see that at the start of the season. But also on another point, Chelsea, I think Maresca might be onto something. From what I've seen from Chelsea today, really good patterns of play. I think Chelsea's going to be a very, very dangerous team, especially at the bridge. I think there were spells in that game where I was like, okay, this Maresca guy might be the real deal. But I'm happy we got the win. 3 points in the bag. Player ratings coming up tomorrow. So look out for that. But again, guys, before you go, please don't forget to smash that like button, hit the subscribe. Road to 100 subscribers is well in tune. But yeah, 3 points in the bag. I'm a happy chappy. Thank you for tuning in. See you on the next one. God bless.